It's homecoming at Anthony Wayne as the Generals look to grab an NLL win over the Springfield Blue Devils. It's coming up next on BCSN. Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Anthony Wayne as the Generals play host to the Springfield Blue Devils in NLL League play. Glad to have you along on the field. My name is Matt Melzak, joined as always by my broadcast partner, Mike Jewell. And Mike, this game could be interesting for one key factor, is we're regressing a little bit here in the time-wise as we are going back to old-school football. It's going to be a hit him in the face kind of night tonight.
Boy, you said it. The ability of both of these offenses to run the football. And they do it in a variety of ways. They do it very differently with sort of a new age style run and old school football. Ton of fun.
Eric Page is the quarterback for the Springfield Blue Devils, but he leads the league in rushing. They will run the football, Mike.
You said it. Eric Page's ability. He is a quarterback in the spread, but they look to run first. And look how he attacks. He's got such great vision. He can throw the ball when he wants to, but it is a run-first offense. He's going to get the tough yards, attack for the tough yards, but he's also got the ability to turn every play into 6 points. Look at the cuts, his ability to find the open field. He's a great instinctual runner. Eric Page, a threat every time he touches the ball.
Yeah, he will lead this Springfield offense. You see his numbers on the year, Mike. 1,600 yards rushing, averaging nearly 10 yards a carry.
Unbelievable. His ability to attack the line of scrimmage, 1,600 yards after 7 football games, that just doesn't happen.
On the other side of the coin, Anthony Wayne, they're going to look to run it the more conventional way, but yet out of an unconventional kind of offense.
Oh, you said it. I love this wing T look. David Burson, the ability, watch him on the slot, his ability to churn up big yards. They run the sweep, they run the jet sweep, get him in motion. He's very effective running off tackle, but look for him to turn plays into 12, 15, 20 yards with a Mr. Outside type mentality. He's going to get help inside from James Pauks, Jordan Schwer as well. But Burson's going to be one of the keys to this Anthony Wayne offense.
And he's averaging nearly 10 yards a carry as well. So, I mean, this is going to be run 'em, run 'em, run 'em. This could be a quick game, could be a lot of fun tonight. Anthony Wayne and Springfield. Hey, we'll hear from the coaches with the Banner Mattress Coaches Corner coming up next on BCSN.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Wait a minute. Who wants just a picture when you can watch the whole game on your very own copy on DVD or VHS? Keep the memories alive forever with BCSN. You can't get this with a dish. Seen only on Buckeye Cable System.
Welcome back to Anthony Wayne. Time now for the Banner Mattress. Anthony Wayne. Time now for the Banner Mattress Coach's Corner. And we're with Springfield head coach Dave Connolly. And, Coach, first off, congratulations on the win over Maumee last week. Just a huge win.
Well, I appreciate that. They're a real good football team. It was a great football game. And I was real proud of my kids and coaches coming back from the previous week playing Southview.
And clearly the emotion probably is still there going into this game against Anthony Wayne, isn't it?
I would hope so, yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, let's talk about this game tonight. What do you hope to accomplish offensively against this Anthony Wayne defense?
Well, you know, we hope we can just keep going like we were. We really clicked last Friday night, and I feel we're in a groove offensively, so I hope we're still there tonight. And defensively, we got to shut down the running game. That's the bottom line to have a chance to play with these guys tonight. Got to stop the run.
Is it a different thing in preparation to prepare for what Anthony Wayne does offensively?
Well, I'm a former wing T coach, but when you don't practice that for a while or coach it, yes, it is very difficult to simulate in practice.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time as always. Appreciate it. Good luck tonight against Anthony Wayne. We'll talk to you soon.
Hey, thank you. You guys do a great job.
All right, let's head it over to Mike Jewell, who's catching up with Anthony Wayne. Mike?
Thanks, Matt. Here with Anthony Wayne's head football coach, Craig Smith. Craig, thanks so much for taking a moment of your time tonight. Came in here, one of the most impressive homecoming parades I've seen in the last 20 years. How's the week gone as far as preparation with the kids on the team?
Really well. We've had a good homecoming week and a lot of positive support from the community and administration, and they're real focused for our homecoming game tonight.
Anthony Wayne, your defense, obviously the challenge with Eric Page. Preparation this week, a lot of concentration on what Page does, or just sort of doing your own thing and getting ready to play a football game?
We're really focused on fundamentals, playing our base defense. We got a few adjustments in for Eric. He's a great player, and we'll have our work cut out for us. But we feel staying with our base and really working on what we do well is our best bet tonight.
And then one of the most enjoyable things I have is that watching that wing T offense every year. What do you see? What are the things you'd like to do? Your goals, keys to the game with the Anthony Wayne offense?
We want to establish our running game and hopefully eliminate as many snaps as we can from Eric and their offense, and really drive the ball and score when we get in the red zone. We're really hoping to win the turnover battle tonight.
Coach, thank you so much. Get your kids prepared. Hey, we'll be back for the opening kickoff.
Hey, you think it's easy to get up early every Thursday morning to prepare to do Rant and Raves with Frank Corso?
I told you, no blue ones.
Our bosses have no idea how hard we work. In the end, all the hard work is worth it. Hey, we do a show that people love, and you know, people love working with us.
This BCSN production is brought to you by Dunn Chevy Buick. It's not a great deal unless it's a done deal. YMCA and JCC. Get fit. Stop in to enroll today. and by the Sports Care team of ProMedica Health System.
Here at a very excited Anthony Wayne group in Whitehouse, Ohio. Glad to have you along. Matt Melzak, Mike Jewell, as we are just about set for the opening kickoff here tonight. And what should be a good one.
No doubt about it. These are two class football teams. They're going to attack. They're going to play physical. Anthony Wayne fighting generals. We get a look at them right there running that wing T offense with a lot of different weapons and the ability to play good, tough defense. They've been excited all week about this challenge, taking on Eric Page and the Springfield Devils.
Anthony Wayne looks ready. They're in the all blue tonight. A lot of blue out there on the field. I know you appreciate that as a former coach.
Yes, yes, yes. Strong, strong color, blue.
And Springfield in the white jerseys with the blue pants. Anthony Wayne going all blue. And both with the white helmet. So we've got that all figured out. We got your color coding going. We're good to go.
Could be a spring game. Could be a spring game somewhere, man.
Ben Barrett will line things up to kick for Anthony Wayne to get this game going. And back deep in the middle of the field is number 5 for Springfield. We'll be calling his name a lot. That's Eric Page.
Absolute key to this football game. And we'll see right off the bat what Anthony Wayne does as far as the aggressiveness of their special teams, where they go. Here they come.
And they're going to squiv it on the ground looking for the onside kick, and it's recovered nicely by Springfield as Rick Meek jumps on it. A senior linebacker covering things up. As let's take a look at the Springfield Blue Devil offense. Everything, Mike, the headliner is Eric Page, but boy, when this offensive line is blocking, and this brought to you by the Andersons, this is the key.
No doubt about it. The ability to stay on blocks, maintain blocks. You never know where Page is going to end up. So there is no front side, back side for those offensive guys up front. Just block your men.
Yep, and Page stands by himself out of the shotgun, takes the first snap, looks to throw, rolls out to his left, still with the football, has plenty of time, and he heaves it deep, has a man wide open, and it is incomplete. Just outside the 10-yard line, he had Alex Grogg standing all by himself behind the Anthony Wayne defense.
Boy, it broke down. Coverage breaks down. Grogg slips deep. Ball hangs up in the air. Nice hustle by safety Matt Green to get down there and kind of create a little havoc.
Well, let's take a look at the Anthony Wayne defensive unit. This brought to you by the Andersons.
The challenge of this defense is to be able to keep Page contained. That time, they did a wonderful job keeping him in the pocket. Not many people have been successful doing that, but he was still able to buy time and create a great throw.
Chipka and Kyer at the corner is going to get tested by this man running the corner, Eric Page, and coming up is Aaron Kyer to make the tackle after a short gain.
Boy, I've liked this kid the last 3 years. Aaron Kyer's ability playing the cornerback position comes off his block. We're going to get a great look at it here. Again, the speed, the ability to cut back, and look at Kyer come off his block and then attack Eric Page. You cannot sit back. You've got to sit back to a certain degree and just be ready, feet chopping, but you've got to go get him, and that's what Kyer did there. Nice job.
Set up a 3rd down and 7 for Springfield. Ball resting on their own 47-yard line. Page takes the snap, rolls out to his left, looks to run, waits, turns on the Jets, has the 50, and he's tackled right at the first down marker. It'll depend on the spot on whether they get the first down.
Ted Shoemaker finished up tackle, and I've got to explain there, because you never want to sit and wait as a defender, and I misspoke. But what you can do in this gun sometimes, this spread gun, is get too much penetration, get too deep too fast, and once you get hip to hip with Eric Page, he's going to beat you. So the ability to sort of stay, contain, keep him in, and I think that's the challenge for the Springfield, or for the Anthony Wayne Fighting Generals, and so far, I mean, they're 4th and short here, but a nice job by the defense.
And the offense will stay out on the field as Eric Page waits for the snap, takes it. He wants to run with it right up the middle, and it's close. Might have gotten it, looked like he did, but we'll wait for the spot. And Jim McDermott and his crew.
Might have gotten it by absolute surge, but a nice stand there. Sean Lubinski, it looked like, from his defensive tackle position, handles the ground, then makes the play, and it looks like, I'm not sure if they're going to measure or not, but that's this Anthony Wayne defense coming out and doing things a little bit differently, not being too aggressive, but still knowing that they've got to strike and attack Page. It's an interesting concept they're doing. I really like it.
It is a 1st down for Springfield. So the Blue Devils move the chains. They'll go 1st down and 10. On the 47-yard line of Anthony Wayne, right up the middle is Page. Takes a couple of hits, but dives forward to the 41-yard line. He gets 6.
Now, the game within the game there, Matt. Springfield's response. Coach Conley, get Damian Smith in there to assist and sort of perform as a lead back, almost an I-tendency fullback, to just kind of clean up that early, that one man who might be left to spy, take him out to create that dent. So a nice adjustment, game within the game here, as the Springfield Blue Devils respond to the general defensive front.
That'll be second down. And 5 for Springfield. They'll fake the option. Page going right up the middle. He's inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line, and it'll set up third down and short.
Nice, aggressive decision there by Eric Page. The option out of the gun, it's such a great look. As you get downhill, you put pressure on the defense. And again, looks like a rock-solid defensive effort by Anthony Wayne, and it is. But still, you're right where you want to be as far as the Springfield offense, third and short, in the ability to attack the defense.
Well, in that big win against Maumee, here's what Eric Page did last week. 41 carries, 331 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the ground for Eric Page.
He just keeps such pressure on the defense. Every snap, the ability to make something happen.
And we've got a flag. This play is whistled down, and we've got a delay of game going against Springfield, so that'll back them up 5 and make it third down and long.
It's a dead ball. Delay of game
Now again, down in this area, 45-yard line inside Anthony Wayne territory. You've got a decision to make here as a coaching staff right now. 3rd and 8. Is this a 2-down territory situation where you've got run option, or is this more of a throwing option because you're going to punt if you don't get the first down? I think you got either option here. I think you can go for it. This could be 4th down territory.
From the 45-yard line of the Generals, straight drop, looking to throw is Page, and does. Has a man open on the far sideline, and is complete for a first down to Ray Watson, the senior wide receiver, making his first catch.
I do think this is the part of the game that Eric Page has improved so much from last year. The ability to throw the short to medium route with authority, with composure, delivers a strike. That is a huge part of the game. He's always been a good deep ball thrower, but the short and medium pass, I saw great improvement in that week against Bowser when we watched him, and I think it's continued. That was a nice ball.
It was good for a gain of 15, and it sets Springfield up with a first down and 10, and they'll hand it off. Tony Shepler right up the middle, and he's close to a first down as Shepler gets down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 9.
Nice little counter action there. You got Gercio coming from his right guard position, sort of trapping the left side. Nice job by Shepler to step up into the hole, get positive yardage. That's a nice wrinkle, too, for the Springfield offense.
It'll be second down and 1 after the gain of 9. Springfield driving the opening possession of the game. From the 21-yard line of Anthony Wayne, they'll hand it off to Shepler again, trying to get to the outside, and a shoestring tackle right at the 20-yard line. Might be enough to move the sticks, but Shepler was staring at a lot of green.
And again, that time, almost the old counter tray again. We've seen so many teams running it, guard and tackle pulling. And Shepler gets the first down. You said it, just got tripped up with a lot of green. Now, the play that you've got off of that is old counter boot, where you fake the ball to your running back. And now Page, with the tackles going the other way, guard and tackle, Page will come away from the pull and create some open space.
Shepler goes in motion. They were going to fake your favorite play right now, the jet sweep.
Pressure on the defense. That's what the jet sweep creates. We're going to see Anthony Wayne running a ton with David Burson and Jordan Schwer. And it's such a great play because it puts instant pressure on the edge.
So they've got the penalty.
Dead ball, false start offense, remains first down 15, double sticks.
So there you go. After the 5-yard penalty, it will be first down and 15 for Springfield. So far, the Blue Devils moving after they started this drive from their own 44-yard line. Page says Shepler going in motion, fakes and goes straight up the middle over Page, and he's back to near the original line of scrimmage. It's a gain of 4.
Nice attack mode there again. They're going to run that jet sweep counter, the same play they ran before the illegal procedure. We get a great look at it here. You can sell that fake a little bit more. The ability to sell that fake just really slow, especially as quick and explosive as he is. You're going to force guys to adjust to that fake play. But again, tucks it, shoots himself out of the cannon, and goes. You said it, gets about a 4-yard gain.
Like the way Coach Connolly is calling the plays here on this opening drive?
I really do. There's nice tempo, nice rhythm, and some wrinkles.
A couple of fakes, and Page trying to get around the end. Does so inside the 20 to the 15 and down near the 10-yard line before he's dropped. And it looked like he might have been tackled for a loss, but Page able to escape.
And that's the idea, the ability to sort of keep him contained. You've got to keep him contained. Inside course got a little too far upfield, a little too quick by Andretti, and Page is able to take advantage of that. The key to keeping him contained, keeping him pinned on your inside shoulder, is crucial when he starts that sprint out from the boot action.
A pickup of 9 for Page. 3rd down and short once again for Springfield. Knocking on the door just outside the 10-yard line. Page looks to run with it again, trying to get to the edge. Broke one tackle, and he's tripped up short of the line of scrimmage. That time the General D beat him to the corner.
You said it, the ability to play team defense, swarming to the football, making him bounce, making him stutter step a little bit. And that looks like Andrew Donnell. Big, we're going to talk about him a lot tonight. Big junior lineman. The ability to be an athlete, get out on him, and go get Eric Page after you've sort of made him stutter a little bit, taken away his ability to break.
There's another 4th down for Springfield. 4th down and 2 from the 13-yard line. They have to get right to the 10-yard line, so it's closer to 3. They'll go out of the I formation, rolling out as Page. He's being chased. Looks, throws to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. The Blue Devils, Ray Watson in the corner of the end zone makes it 6-0 Springfield.
And again, the ability of Eric Page. Nice defensive effort, but he breaks the containment. And once he breaks containment, he's in control of his body. We get a great look at it here. Right there, he beats contain. And then look at that strike. The ability to throw the football this year, such an added weapon for Springfield. And now, he's not done yet. He's got a kick.
He's got to put the extra point on. High snap, ball is down, and the kick partially blocked. And it'll go incomplete as it went wide to the left upright. And it'll be 6-0, but Springfield cashing in on the opening drive of the game. Not a running, but a little pass at the end for 6 points. We're hearing McDermott the whole time. So
no, that's
it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're rolling good. Well, Springfield with a 6-0 lead after they went 56 yards on the opening possession. Eric Page on the pass for the touchdown. And Anthony Wayne with a big gap for the return and out into the open, 45-50, and inside the Springfield 45-yard line, Alex Bridges on the return for Anthony Wayne.
I have never seen as patient a wedge as what Anthony Wayne set up that time. The ability for Bridges to get there in that wedge, just waiting and waiting and waiting until he attacks and gets up there. That was fun.
Well, it sets up good field position at the 42-yard line of Springfield for Anthony Wayne. And the Generals, very polar opposite of what we just saw out of Springfield. And we've got a false start coming against Anthony Wayne. Well, at least we have flags at any rate. We got an offside call coming against Springfield, so I spoke too soon.
I think what we saw was maybe the defensive tackle respond to the motion. The motion came up and looked very quick and very aggressive, but that is absolutely legal. And I think the defensive tackle a little juiced up a little bit, saw it and just sort of made the jump.
So it'll set up 1st down and 5 for Anthony Wayne from the 7-yard line. There you look at their quarterback, Kevin Pendoli, the senior. He will stand under center. A little motion, they'll fake inside a handoff, and a lot of running room for Pollux, the fullback. And he's inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Give him a gain of 22 on Pollux' first carry of the game.
Nothing better than the fullback trap to start off a football game. And left guard Brad Timiak, he's got the trap. We get a great look at it there. Seals it off. Seals on the linebackers. Look at Donnell. That's what make traps go. The guard's got the fun block with the trap, but tackles got to get to the seals of those linebackers. Nice job by the Anthony Wayne front.
Let's quickly look at the offensive starters for Anthony Wayne, brought to you by the YMCA and JCC of Greater Toledo. That was a quick look, but this offense going to move with the big guys up front, Mike. And they'll go inside handoff again. This time Springfield ready for it. Pollux carries it ahead, though, for a gain of 2.
The key to that fullback trap, even a 2-yard gain, is you force the defensive tackles to honor their inside gaps. You force the linebackers to honor the A gaps, and that allows that jet sweep, that off tackle, the other aspects of the wing T to create the big plays. Pollux with the tough yards up front, then you got options.
Yeah, then you could go any which direction. Whether it's Burson, whether it's Scherer, whether it's doesn't matter.
That's it exactly.
And this time they will hand it off, looking to get to the edge of Swearer, and he gets it inside the 10-yard line. A little short pickup there for Jordan Schwerer, the junior running back.
Ton of speed. Schwerer's ability to break things off will be a key here along with Burson.
Let's take a look at the defensive unit. Brought to you by the YMCA and JCC for the Springfield Blue Devils.
The key for them is to trust their keys. Now, the wing T can take advantage sometimes. If you're a well-coached defense, they can give you some false keys and reads, but you've just got to play football that way. Trust your keys, be aggressive, and attack.
Inside the 10-yard line, it's 3rd down and 4 for Anthony Wayne. Pendoli under center, waits. And a little late movement, and they will hand it off. Burson right up the middle, spins free, and he dives into the end zone for the touchdown. David Burson, the senior running back, broke a tackle right at the line of scrimmage and pounded it in from 7 out.
We took a look at him in pregame, and this is why. The ability to get the big yards, runs through 2 hits to take it into the end zone. Hey, one of the things I'm watching too, Anthony Wayne's offense being real patient here. Looks like they're waiting until the 5-second call from the official to try and burn some clock. Very patient, and again, an excellent coaching move.
So we're tied at 6. Each team has had the football. Each team has scored a touchdown to start this game. And Ben Barrett on for the extra point. Bad snap. And similar to what happened to Springfield on their extra point, neither team cashes in. So we are tied at 6. After the inside handoff, David Pearson into the end zone for the touchdown. Knotted up at 6 between Springfield and Anthony Wayne. Well, if you wanted to see a good one, you've got the start going right now as Anthony Wayne kicks off. It'll be fielded around the 25-yard line. They kicked it away from Eric Page. And a lot of sideways run and not much up the field for Edwin Huntley. And he is dropped to the 26-yard line. That's where the Blue Devil offense will come out. Well, Mike, assess this first quarter already. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
And 2 excellent football drives. Springfield first coming out. I thought Anthony Wayne's defense had a nice package, and they kept away the big play, forcing Springfield to do some of the things they don't normally do this early in the game. And it was a nice, methodical football drive, something we don't often say about Springfield's offense. And then Anthony Wayne coming right back, controlling the tempo, slowing the tempo of the game down, and putting it in the end zone. Both offenses, I think, executed exactly as they wanted to.
Eric Page takes the snap. He'll try to run around the left end. Has a couple of yards. He's dropped just outside the 30 on his 8th carry of the game.
And you can see here the challenge, the ability, take away the big plays. Make him run the ball where you want to run him, funnel him in. Andrew Donnell again from his outside linebacker position. A nice, sure tackle. They're making him run tough, and Eric Page is responding. We'll take 3 or 4. We're not used to seeing that out of him, but we'll take the 3 or 4 yard carries. Move the chains.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the 31-yard line. Page takes the snap, straight drop, looking to throw. Winds and fires to the far sideline. That will go incomplete.
Really strong coverage there by Kyer from his cornerback position. No room to throw. And again, I like the decision by Eric Page. Hey, live to play another down. Don't force anything. Kyer's in great position. Put it into the sidelines. Go back to work.
2 for 4 out of the start for Eric Page, the senior quarterback for Springfield.
And remember, one of those incompletions was that deep break that just quite didn't complete, but he's thrown the ball short to medium, but those big strikes, he's always thrown that ball very well.
And he'll take the snap straight up the middle. Eric Page has it 35, 40, 45, still on his feet, looking for a block, doesn't need it. Around the corner, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Eric Page and the Springfield Blue Devils.
Wow, off-tackle football play. He attacks, he sees it, he creates the cutback, and that's why he is just such an absolute challenge for every defense that will ever play him. Look at him just turn it into the big play, the cutback, the breakaway speed. He is just so absolutely difficult to contain for even a quarter.
Boy, Mike, even fooled me because I thought he was going to need a blocker on the 40-yard line. Here's what he's done so far. 9 carries, 93 yards, and a touchdown for Eric Page. And he'll stand ready for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is true. And this time they're good on the extra point. Well, all they needed, the first drive was long and methodical. This one looks more like what we've seen from Eric Page. 69 yards, and it's 13-6 Springfield. Welcome back to Anthony Wayne. Springfield with a 13-6 lead. They've had the ball twice, and they have scored it twice. Ball loose off of the kickoff, and it's covered by Anthony Wayne at their own 46-yard line, and that's where they'll get the football. Taking a little bit of a breath there, Mike Jewell. This is 3 touchdowns already.
You have to, and even aggressive special teams. We saw, I think, the planned onside to start the game by Anthony Wayne. I think that might have been a hard squib. I'm not sure if he was trying to go onsides with it, but it hits that front lineman, ball's loose, and it's free after 10 yards. Yeah, this is hard to cut a break. Now, respond. You know, when you're playing an Eric Page football team, the ability of the offense to respond becomes part of the defense. Nice first drive. We'll see what they do here.
From their own 46-yard line, 1st down and 10 for Anthony Wayne. And we've got flags. Looks like another offside call. A little jumpy there at the line of scrimmage from Springfield.
And again, I think we'll see that it's that motion. Absolutely legal. Sometimes it's hard during the week, Matt, to replicate not the plays, but with the intensity and confidence that the offense runs it, especially a situation like Anthony Wayne with the wing tee. So Springfield just sort of getting used to it. You see it on film, but to be on the field, on the practice field, sometimes the scout team doesn't move with the same energy. So when they snap into that motion, absolutely legal and part of the wing tee, sometimes it's hard to adjust to. They'll get it, and they'll stop jumping.
Well, it's 1st down and 5 for Anthony Wayne. Pendoli, the quarterback, will hand it off, and Pearson around the left side already has a touchdown, and he's got a big gain for a 1st down inside the Springfield 35-yard line as he picks up 15.
And again, there's that jet sweep action. It's so fast, so quick. You're giving it to your slot at full speed. And then he's got the choice of where to run. See a nice block again by Donnell. That's Timiak out in front. He's pulling. And the ability to run this play, the jet sweep almost as an off tackle to a wide sweep, that they're running it to daylight. And they rep it, they prepare for it. And again, hard to replicate if you're the Springfield defense during the week in practice.
Oh, I want to say thanks to the folks over at Vito's Pizza for providing pizza to our crew this Football Friday. Visit Vitos.com to find a location near you. Inside a handoff to the fullback, and nothing doing. This time the middle of the Springfield defense. Very stout 1st down gain of nothing for Pollux up the middle.
You said in the middle of that defense are the Guercio brothers. We got Ken Guercio at defensive tackle fighting off the trap, and then John coming from his linebacker position, making the stuff and turning him back. Essential to stopping the wing tee is stopping that fullback.
So we'll go 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Make it the 33 for Anthony Wayne. Pendoli waits. A little movement again up front, but he's got it handed off to Schwerer going around the outside, and nothing doing. He's tackled for a loss on the play.
That's just a beautiful football play by Patrick Hartman from his defensive end position. He steps up. Now he's going to play hard. That jet sweep read, he's going to come out a little bit, get upfield. And we can see him just fight off the block there. A nice job. Now, as defensive ends start to do that, the response of the wing tee is to look to go off tackle.
Well, we'll set up 3rd down and long. As you look at Patrick Hartman, who made that last play, the senior. Now the last 30 seconds of this opening quarter, an entertaining one to boot. 3rd and 12 from the 35-yard line. Anthony Wayne will hand it off. They get Pearson with the football, and he'll push the pile inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. He's going to come up about 5 yards shy of a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And just the wrinkles and philosophy of the wing tee continue. That time we got the jet sweep, reverse, where gets the ball from Pendoli. Quick exchange to Burson coming back, and then it hits off tackle.
Well, they get some time to think about whether to go for it or not from here. The 4th and 5 for Anthony Wayne as we have come to the end of quarter number 1. An exciting one. Springfield got on the board first, followed up by Anthony Wayne on a 7-yard touchdown run. And then it was Eric Page from 69 yards out running away for the Generals. Springfield leads it after quarter 1 by a touchdown. (13-6), Springfield leads Anthony Wayne. 4th down and 5 for the Generals. And they'll hand it off to Pearson, looking to get the 1st down. He dives, and he's got it. 1st down for Anthony Wayne. He got 6 when he needed 5.
Beautiful job there. Almost visions out of the wing tee of the old student body right of John McKay USC days. You get the guys, you move the line of scrimmage, everybody stays shoulder pad to shoulder pad, and then Burson makes his cut, makes his read.
Didn't know we'd get a John McKay reference here tonight. That's terrific, Mike Jewell. First down and 10 for Anthony Wayne as they're on the move, trailing Springfield by a touchdown from the Blue Devils' 22-yard line. And Doley with the handoff, and they'll try the sweep again, this time with Schwerer, and he's into the free clear, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Anthony Wayne. They went off tackle that time, Mike Jewell, and it's good for 6.
You said it, Jordan Schwerer, great patience. Lets his guard get in front of him. Thought it was Andy Kajawa that time. We'll get a look. Look at Kajawa run. Lineman that can run, such a big part of this offense, and Schwerer finishes it with a great cut and an explosion to the end zone.
No, down just a point. Anthony Wayne coming right back with a touchdown. Ben Barron on for the extra point. To tie the game at 13. Ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good through the uprights. So we are tied at 13. Anthony Wayne answers right back. The touchdown run of their own. Jordan Schwerer on the touchdown run from 22 yards out. Well, we're knotted up at 13. If you like offense, you came to the right place as we're on pace for, 100?
Loving it. Just loving it.
Well, they'll go with the pooch kick again for Springfield. It'll be fielded around the 20-yard line, trying to get to the outside. Good stiff arm, but only to the 25-yard line. That's where Springfield will have to take over as Edwin Huntley returned that one. So it'll set up first down and 10.
Both offenses have been executing so well. Turnover-free football game with an offensive shootout like this, that becomes so important as the game wears on. Defenses looking to make plays, stopping at the line of scrimmage, but also trying to rip a turnover and create a change in the possession flow.
Well, what did both coaches say during the Banner Mattress Coaches Corner? Both of them said the turnover is going to be the big key. And a late pitch from Page, but he got it. And around the end for a gain of a couple is Tony Shepler.
Tough decision right there by Page. Gets away with it with his brilliant athleticism. But again, Shepler catches a ball, ends up with a 2-yard gain or so. But that's a lot of gray hairs with instant pursuit of Page to take that away.
How about you talking about turnovers and then we nearly see one?
It's that old jinx thing again. Yeah, it just we have such power up here as announcers, man.
Second down and 9 for Springfield after the gain of 1. Page looks to throw. He's under some pressure, steps up in the pocket, eludes one defender, throws it out, has Shepler loose in the flat. He's out to the 40, to the 45 before he's brought down at the 47-yard line. There's Eric Page making something happen with his feet and his arm.
That's it. Feet first, but not to run. Instead, he's got the open field in front of him, sees Shepler open in the flat, and decides to make that short, medium throw that he's so good at. Look at that, just a beautiful touch. Might have been a clip right there, but Shepler again. Page creates the open space and looks to throw. And what touch!
Close there for sure, but it's a first down for Springfield. Blue Devils on the move, and why not?
just so many different ways that he can sort of beat a defense.
So much stress on the defense. Page straight up the middle, has it inside General's territory, down to the 48-yard line as he picks up 5.
And again, I hate to say it again, but that's what makes him so effective as a runner. He's not looking to create the big play with a lot of bounces and a lot of dancing. He's going to get the yardage the offensive lineman gets him there, 5 yards, run tough, but he's still able to break it and make plays.
Well, your favorite local sports are now available online with BCSN Vision. This new service allows you to view live coverage of events online as the action unfolds. Better yet, Buckeye Express customers can enjoy BCSN Vision for free. Visit it online, bcsn.tv. Page trying the right end, and he's down near a first down. He's going to be close to moving the sticks. Needed 5, got about 4.
The aggressive, tough running. Again, sees the opening, tucks it in. Right there, they've got him contained. That's a nice job by the linebacker out there, Ted Shoemaker. But he cuts it up inside, puts the head down, leads with the shoulder pads, and picks up tough yardage.
3rd down and short for Springfield. On the move again. We're in a 13-13 tie. In the early going of the second quarter. Page sets, takes the snap, coming straight at the Anthony Wayne defense, and he dives forward for a pickup of 3, and it's good enough to move the sticks.
And moving the sticks, again, so important. We all see the highlight films and the highlight reels. But what Anthony Wayne's done tonight, with the exception of that 69-yard run for the touchdown, is force Springfield and Eric Page to be patient, take the tough yards, and that's exactly what he's doing.
So far, that's the only double-digit run of the night. As you look at the first down number, Springfield with 5, Anthony Wayne with 3. Page looks, throws, and has it complete on the far side. Has that complete to DJ Easterly. Or excuse me, that's Tyler Grogg over on the far side.
Again, feet set, beautiful delivery, and look at the velocity on that ball. Tyler Grogg, great job to go get it, make the sure catch, go out, reach for it, get it with the hands. Nice delivery by Page.
So it sets up 2nd down and short after a pickup of 8 for Springfield. On the move again. Page will stand alone in the shotgun, wants to run, going up the middle, and he is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Might have dove forward for a yard. It'll set up 3rd down and short.
Nice job by defensive tackles. Andretti's there, Lubinski's there. The ability to take away his running space. Lubinski coming backside and sort of cutting it off. Nice battle here at the line of scrimmage. But again, with forward lean, Page makes something out of nothing, creating the short 3rd and less, about 1.
3rd and a yard for Springfield as they look over to the sidelines. Coach Dave Connolly sending in the play. Page has it, has everybody set and ready to go. Page will take the handoff, and he is dropped in the backfield. Tackled for a loss by Anthony Wayne.
Huge play by Brad Perkins, 5'10", 210-pound senior. Defensive tackle position, you're going to pull guards, and sometimes when you pull guards, defensive tackle shooting himself out of a cannon, making a great key read, and a beautiful sure tackle on Page. Nice job by your defensive tackle.
One sets up 4th down and 4. Here in Anthony Wayne. It's homecoming here, and we got a timeout called by Springfield. They want to talk things over on this 4th and 4. Alert from some of the area's best coaches and BCSN personalities at BCSN's 2nd annual basketball camp. 6th through 9th graders are invited to join us on Wednesday, October 29th at 6 to 8 p.m. at the Lucas County Recreation Center for this fun and free instructional camp. Register online at bcsn.tv or call 419-724-BCSN for more information. BCSN's basketball camp is brought to you by the Buckeye Cable System, the Gourmet, Pepsi, and ProMedica Health System.
Kids have such great fun at that thing, but I tell you what, maybe even more fun for the coaches to get together in a fun atmosphere and just sort of watch each other work and sort of build off each other. Coaches love things like that. Great job by BCSN to put it together.
It certainly is, and that's coming up on October 29th. So we go 4th down and 4. As a former offensive guy, what's your call here, Mike?
Well, it doesn't take a genius. You put it in number 5's hands and let him make a decision.
And he will take the snap, rolling out to his right, looks and throws, has it complete down to the 25-yard line as he found Alex Grog.
You're getting him out to the edge where he's got some vision and he's still got the run threat. But he is throw first, and what a beautiful toss right there to Grog. Patient, hits him. That's hard to stop. With what you've got to do to stop his running ability, when he's throwing that short to medium range pass, that's just very difficult to stop for defense.
There you see his numbers through the air, Mike Jewell, 5 of 7, 68 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
Straight drop for Page, under pressure, rolling out, and he's going down. Tackled by a sea of blue back at the 31-yard line.
Sort of a delayed blitz. Trevor Smith, we get a great look at him right there. He's not walking up to the line of scrimmage. He's not showing it off, but he's going to come a little bit late, right up the middle, and then you've got great team defense. But Trevor Smith coming with sort of a secondary, slower blitz. Very effective.
So the sack is a loss of 7 for Springfield. Sets up 2nd down and 17 for the Blue Devils. With 6 minutes remaining until halftime, we're tied at 13. Springfield on the march. Page wants to run with it up the middle, and they've got him at the 30-yard line, just a gain of 2.
Now, what I really like there, the game within the game, again, it's Mr. Smith making the tackle, but it's Brad Perkins from his defensive tackle position. He makes Eric stutter a little bit in the backfield, so he doesn't have that lean, that forward explosion. Perkins takes it away. He makes a decision before he really wanted to make a decision, and that allows the teammates of Mr. Perkins to come make the play.
3rd down and 15 for Springfield. Page and company need the 15-yard line. Straight drop. Looks, throws deep down the middle, and it is complete inside the 10 and down to the 6-yard line as he got it to Tyler Grog. It's a gain of 23 through the air.
And what an absolutely beautiful strike. Step up, deliver the ball with confidence, tight spiral. Boy, that's good pass defense right there, Nathan DePillo. But the ball's just put perfect spot. Great play by Grog. Sort of shaken up a little bit, but he'll be back in the game. He looks like he's all right. What a great catch.
So it'll set up 1st down and goal for Springfield. Boy, he's giving you everything here in this opening half. He's got a 69-yard touchdown run, Mike, where you see why he's leading the NLL in rushing.
And just throwing strikes.
Yeah, really throwing the ball well. Tied at 13, but Springfield knocking on the door. 1st down and goal. From the 7-yard line. Page going to roll out. Wants to get to the edge inside the 5. It broke a tackle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Boy, they had him at the 5, and somehow Eric Page escapes, and he puts it in for 6.
You said it. I mean, he's there. You've got him stopped. You've got him starting a little bit, but now just great strength. Wrap him up. You've got to wrap him up. You can't just put a hard shoulder pad into him. He's a great athlete with great strength and just comes off and finishes the play.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. He'll stay on for the extra point. It's 19-13. He's gone over 100 yards in the opening half. The extra point is up, and it is good from Springfield, and they lead it 20-13. Eric Page, what else could he do?
Don't be afraid to yell at people, man.
Springfield got the ball at the start of the game, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then, I mean, stuff like that becomes important here. If you put a
Welcome back to Anthony Wayne. 5 possessions in this football game, 5 touchdowns. 20-13, Springfield has the lead. They'll go with the short pooch kick. It'll be fielded around the 20-yard line. Schwer trying to bring it back for Anthony Wayne. It's going to be up to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Generals. And Mike Jewell, 4:37 to go until halftime. They got plenty of time.
That's it. You don't change a thing. Your offense is in good execution mode here. And what you start to think about, probably should mention it a little bit later, but with Anthony Wayne getting the ball to start the second half, because the first half situation, you put one in here, and if you put it in close enough to halftime, you might change possession that way because you'll get the ball to start the second half. It's just one of those things that just sort of flies in and out of your head with time management.
Well, especially since neither team has stopped the other one yet, you are starting to think about those thoughts. We hand off to Pearson going around the outside. Nice break of a tackle, and he's got a first down up across the 45-yard line to the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11.
Now, one of the responses here, it looks like they're moving up into a 6-man front. The Springfield Blue Devils trying to cover a little more gaps, faster and quicker. And to do that, we got Burson still down. Looks like it might be his wrist. But the ability to sort of create that now adds a little bit of maybe sweep action, and you can still trap the 6-2. We see 5 attempts there, 48 yards. A great start to him, but they're going to take a look at that hand or wrist.
Yep, right on his average, 9.6 yards per carry.
It's hard to be consistent at 9.6, but yes, he's finding a way.
First down and 10 for Anthony Wayne for their own 46-yard line. Indoli under center. And again, Mike waiting until the hand goes up. And they hand off to Jordan Schwerer trying the near side. And he's got a first down, keeping the legs churning inside the Springfield 45-yard line, down to the 42 for a gain of 12 for Jordan Schwerer.
Schwerer again, picking his holes, finding his holes, trusting his lineman. Center Jeff Bright just sort of stays on his man. Schwerer finds that and tucks himself in behind Bright, finding that extra yardage. Methodical, pumping, pushing. No rush here, no panic. Again, you can see they sort of get up, wait for the referee's signal, and then get started and going from there. But a nice job by Bright, who's changed his number from 45, so that's a switch. And again, you're finding athletes to play those line positions.
First down and 10 once again for Anthony Wayne. And this time they'll try that jet sweep again as Alex Bridges carries it inside the 40. Right at the 40. It's a pickup of 3 on first down for Anthony Wayne.
Again, rhythm and tempo. Looks like Burson's going to be coming back into the game here. We get a look at it. You're just sort of trying to find a hole, find a seam. And that time, Springfield's defense, just a nice job of battling, fighting at the line of scrimmage, and extending it as it went out. Burson is back in the game.
Yes, he is, as he replaces Bridges. And we'll go second down and 7 for the 40-yard line. Anthony Wayne on the move, trailing by 7. 3 minutes to go in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. They want to get it to the fullback, and they do. Right up the middle for a gain of 1 for Pollux.
I tell you what, though, that was an exciting 1-yard gain. They're going to fake the jet sweep. They're going to try and get a little bit more off tackle instead of running the trap off of it. And he was 1 step away. Somebody got a hand out, and I didn't see it. But 1 step away from getting into his secondary blocking levels and having a shot at the end zone. That was close.
Yeah, he went from almost being tackled for a 5-yard loss to maybe breaking it for 6.
That's what we forget. Even those 1-yard gains can be very exciting in football, man.
Yeah, third down and 6 for Anthony Wayne. Early jump from Springfield, and we've got a flag coming in at the end of the run. Schwerer was tackled for a loss back at the 42-yard line. We'll check the penalty. It's going to be a face mask against Springfield. That'll move the chains for Anthony Wayne.
Again, Springfield's response, they're going to put more people in the box, put a ton of people into the box in down lineman positions, and try and penetrate their way into sort of creating some mistiming. We get it. I think that's a personal foul, too. I'm not sure. So they called the personal foul, absolutely. So that's a big call. I thought I saw the head jerk a little bit and go from there. And there's the call by Jim McDermott.
Back of the helmet, by rule, that's a face mask foul. It's going to be a first down.
Set up a first down and 10 once again for Anthony Wayne. Still an eternity on the game clock. 2:13 to go until halftime. I didn't see the face mask there.
Yeah, you saw the head sort of jerk, maybe the back of the helmet.
Horse collar area?
Yeah, not sure.
Well, at any rate, it does set up a first down and 10 for Anthony Wayne. Inside the 30-yard line, they're setting up shop at the 28-yard line of the Blue Devils. Doley will hand it off right up the middle for the fullback. And Pollux has a gain of a yard down to the 27.
Nice job to step up there. Good, hard linebacker play. You got that 6-man front. Creates linebackers that have to be athletic, cover a little more space than you would in a 4-4. And the ability there, you can see the penetration and a nice job there. Just stepping up, making a great sure tackle. Jarius Pan.
So far, Kevin Pendoli has yet to put the ball in the air.
As they sort of creep up into the box, he's got the ability to throw. I think he throws on the run very well. And the young Mr. Kyer is one of the best receivers in the NLL.
Kyer lines up down to the near side. And they will hand it off. Schwer going around the end. He's got an opening to the 15, to the 10, and down to the 5-yard line. Again, they hit the jet sweep, and it works for a big gain, Mike.
And it is. It's one play, but with so many different options. We see it right here. Look at James Pollux get out in front, lead at the fullback. That's 2 blocks Pollux gets on that play to sort of chip and lead the way, and Schwer tucks himself in behind it. It's such a hard play. We talk about Eric Page putting pressure on a defense. That wing T puts so much pressure on the defense as well, because everything kind of has the look of the same thing, but it just ends up in different places.
Jordan Schwerer has a run of 22 and a run of 21 in this game. He's got big numbers so far in the first half. Who doesn't between these two clubs? Pendoli awaits the snap from the 6-yard line of Springfield. Out of 50 seconds remaining here in the opening half. And they will hand it off, looking to get Beerson around the near side. And Beerson's down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line.
Now, Anthony Wayne sitting with 3 timeouts here. That gives them the ability to really run this clock down and still have your full set of plays. And I'm sure that's the plan, that's the call. You don't want to give them the ball back, and they've already run it down well. So with 2 timeouts left, they've got the ability to sort of run the half out or come very close to it.
Well, make sure you join Tom Cole and Blade sports editor Frank Corso every Thursday night for Rant and Rage. Frank and Tom will take your calls, emails, and discuss the topics important to the Northwest Ohio sports fan. It's Rant and Rage live Thursday nights at 6 on BCSN.
We see sometimes at the college and the NFL level, we see clock management snafus sometimes. And I tell you what, this has been a beautiful clock management job by Craig Smith. They still got to get it in the end zone. With 2 timeouts left, we're sitting at 2nd down. They control the clock here. So 30 seconds, some fans might panic, say there's not enough time, not enough time. Ton of time here with the 2 timeouts.
Even to continue to run the football.
Absolutely. You run your offense. There's not enough snaps to do anything else. You put yourself in great position.
Hey, as we look at the NLL rushing leaders, Mike, on the year, obviously Eric Page, 1,600 yards coming in to tonight's game. Obviously, he's added on another 100-some onto that. But look at Pollux and Beerson right behind him, and if you combine them, they're right about where Eric Page is.
2-headed monster there again, not sharing the same position. They're always both on the field at the same time, but again, that's what that wing T gives you.
Pearson lines up to the right side of the offense. He'll go in motion, takes the handoff, trying to push his way to the end zone, and he is stonewalled as he got to the 1-yard line.
Nice surge there again. Nice stop by the Springfield defense to keep him out of the end zone. This is a huge moment in the football game.
Now, here's my question for you. You have 24 seconds left. It's 3rd down and goal from inside the 2-yard line. Ball resting closer to the 1. Mike, did you go a little early here on the timeout?
I really don't think so. I mean, you could have. You could have sort of wound it down a little bit more and taken more time away. But I think we're already down into the zone where you've taken a ton of time away. You don't want to run it down and score with 0 seconds left. So you're right. There was more time. But at this point, too, you're calm. You've got the ability for anything with 1 timeout left. You've already run it down to where you want. Now you can just work to stick it in.
My thought is you've already seen Eric Page go 1-play drive. I mean, he's Eric 1 drive one play Page. I mean, I guess we should call him. Just seeing that, I wouldn't even want him to get the football here before half.
I absolutely hear you, but at the same time, just with the concept of what could happen sometimes, situations that could develop, you've already done exactly what you want to do with the clock. So I think my response to that is I hear you, but you don't want to get too greedy. You want to keep the tempo going, keep everything going. You've still got a timeout in the books. So a huge play here, 2 cracks at it. If you stick it in now with 20 seconds left, your offense has done a marvelous, almost perfect job.
3rd down and goal from just outside the 1 for Anthony Wayne. And they'll fake it. Pendoli trying to keep it himself. A flag comes flying in as he is dropped right at the 1-yard line. And we'll have to check the marker.
Boy, boot action, really gutsy call there. Pendoli sees it. There wasn't anything. They had it contained. His ability to sort of cut it up and get off tackle. Again, we see another personal foul face masking. And what that creates now is you got more sets. You've still got your timeout. So now the ability to run maybe a play or 2 more. But again, you've done your offense. You've got to stick this thing in.
And they're going to run up to the line of scrimmage here because the clock is going to go.
Will start. There you go. You can see it turn and move. Nice decision by Pendoli to tuck it up.
And as soon as they go, it's probably going to start Anthony Wayne, and they do. Pollock's trying to get into the end zone. He does. Touchdown, Anthony Wayne. Right up the middle for James Pollock.
Great little slide maneuver there by Pollock. It's stuffed sort of in the middle, in the A gaps, and watch him just sort of slide outside. Real subtle, gets away from the backside support. Springfield's coming hard and finds that little open space to put it in the end zone. Great 1-yard run.
So Pollock gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's 20-19 Springfield. As they line up for the extra point from Barrett. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it sails through the uprights. What a first half, 40 points on the board. 20-20 is our score after the Pollock's 1-yard touchdown plunge. What a first half. At 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns. 20-20 with 15 seconds to go until halftime.
And
the
if you're
City Schools halftime show.
Anthony Wayne head coach, these are 15 scary seconds.
As the kickoff will bounce, and it might have touched Page. He's going to have to run back and grab it inside the 5-yard line, looking for somewhere to go, and he's got nowhere. I think that went off of Page's shoulder, Mike. That's why he kind of had to go back and grab it. That was a live ball.
Oh, that's a ton of fun and great coverage as it was going back, and even with it touching his shoulder, my response is he's going to touch the ball, which is not something I believe that they had in mind doing. The ball got popped a little bit deep, but beautiful team coverage. Swarm in, make the play, and here we go. Decision time for Springfield. Do you run a play? Do you take a shot at it? And even at the 5-yard line, I think you might.
Why not? Still 7 seconds to go, right?
Looks
Plenty
like
of time to score.
Looks like they're just going to take a knee. We'll see.
Yep, they are. They are going to head to the half, and probably from the starting position. That was closer to midfield. They might have given it a shot, Mike. But
absolutely,
what a first half
you said
we saw between Anthony Wayne and Springfield. The second half is anything like this one, you don't want to go anywhere. 6 touchdowns on the board in the opening half, 3 from each club. And at half, it is 20-20. Page has tallied 3 times, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air, and we are knotted up at 20.
Be sure to visit bcsn.tv for the latest programming schedules, video highlights, and links to your favorite local teams. And while you're there, check out the BCSN shop for the current line of BCSN clothing and apparel. If it has to do with local sports, you'll find it at bcsn.tv.
Welcome back to the Oregon City Schools halftime show here at Anthony Wayne. The Generals and the Springfield Blue Devils knotted up at 20 apiece. Matt Melzak joined by Mike Jewell and our BCSN crew. Mike, can you see 40 points on the scoreboard? That probably tells you we've got a lot of first half highlights. Here we go.
Squeeze it in. 6 touchdowns on 6 drives. First drive, patient, methodical, hitting Ray Watson in the end zone. Eric Page does a lot of different ways.
And then Anthony Wayne came right back on their first drive, and they get the touchdown run. David Burson into the end zone, and then it was the Eric Page show.
The big play. This is the only time he busted and broke one. 69 yards. Again, we talked about it. Such pressure on a defense. You've got to play picture perfect, and when you do, he's still going to get 4 or 5 yards. But Anthony Wayne comes back.
Yeah, Jordan Schwerer with the touchdown run from 22 yards out, and then Page back to the air, moving Springfield down. Remember, that was a 4th down and long there that they converted, and that led to this touchdown run, his second of the night.
Making things happen. A good, tough run. And is there time? One more response. Anthony Wayne takes it downfield and finishes. James Pollock finding that seam. 15 seconds left in the half. Just response after response. Ton of fun.
What a first half. 40 points on the board. You said it, 6 touchdowns on the board between the two clubs, each team having it 3 times, each team scoring 3 touchdowns. Here's the numbers from the first half. Not surprising to see the big rushing numbers. The passing numbers from Springfield up there as well at 92 yards from Mr. Page.
And extremely efficient with it. Just a couple of incompletions, throwing the ball short, throwing the ball mid-range. He's just been so effective with the pass.
And Anthony Wayne, they've got the 0. No need. No need to even throw the football. They didn't do it in the first half. Will they even do it in the second half? Who knows? But don't go anywhere. Tied at 20 at the half. The second half kickoff is coming up.
Hey, you think it's easy to get up early every Thursday morning to prepare to do Rant and Raves with Frank Corso?
I told you, no blue ones.
Our bosses have no idea how hard we work. In the end, all the hard work is worth it. Hey, we do a show that people love, and you know, people love working with us.
staff, student council, and lastly, the amazing students at Anthony Wayne. Thank you.
This BCSN production is brought to you by the Andersons, more for your home. Ballast GMC, doing business with character. And by Banner Mattress and Furniture.
Welcome back to Anthony Wayne. The Generals and the Springfield Blue Devils knotted up at 20 as we get set to start quarter number 3 after a ultra entertaining first half of play where each team put up 20 points, as you saw there. And we are just about set to start. Matt Melzak, Mike Jewell, our BCSN crew. Glad to have you with us here tonight from Anthony Wayne. Homecoming night for Anthony Wayne. They got a huge crowd here to see the Generals and the Springfield Blue Devils. And with that has come a terrific football game tonight. None of these folks are going to go home. Well, they might go home disappointed, but they're going to go home going, you know what, we saw a pretty good football game, at least with what the first half showed us.
That's it. And I tell you what, the icing on the cake for these fans, tough to come back after a first half of that. But I tell you what, the halftime shows by the Springfield and the Anthony Wayne marching bands, these fans are still excited. I mean, they're both those put on a great show, and we're ready. We're ready for a second half.
Well, here's what you were talking about near the end of the first half. I'll remind you of this, Mike. Anthony Wayne scored late in the half to get the game tied. Springfield got the opening kick off, so Anthony Wayne will receive to start half number 2. And with the way the offenses have worked, I mean, that has to lean everything in the favor of Anthony Wayne.
It's a shift in the possessions, and it's certainly not a turnover, because with a turnover comes momentum, and momentum shifts and feeling down. But you're right, this is double drives here. End of the first half, start of the second. Springfield's defense going to have something to say about that. But this General offense wants to come out and take the lead.
It'll be a line drive kick that'll bounce around the 20, fielded at the 15-yard line. Schwerer bringing it right up the middle, stops and plants, and then runs forward for another pickup of about 10 more yards, and that's where this possession will start at the 39-yard line. First down and 10 for Anthony Wayne.
And again, I said in the first half, but I love the patience of that wedge. They just stay, and wait, and stay solid. And Schwerer had to stop, but did a nice decision to stop. You don't see that, and it's not very effective usually on a kickoff return, but he picked it up and got the yards going right up the gut.
So first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. And we will have a first down play from Anthony Wayne, and we'll see if they continue to hang on to the football till late in the play clock. And it's a handoff to Schwerer, trying the right side, has a first down and more before he's knocked down at the 46-yard line of Springfield. It's a pickup of 14.
Great patience, sees the turn, makes the edge. Big step striding through. That's Mr. Gercio finishing the play with great hustle from his inside linebacker position. But a great start again. Rhythm, tempo. You keep both the offenses up at halftime. You coach them up a little bit, but the pressure's on. You've got to keep executing. That's what Anthony Wayne came out and did there on the first play.
So Kevin Pindoli, the quarterback of Anthony Wayne, tried one run tonight for himself, as this one's going nowhere. Springfield had it snuffed out from the handoff on the jet sweep. They try to hit Pierce with the football, and he is dropped for a loss of 4.
And that's Kenny Gercio, the defensive tackle. John plays the linebacker again. As guys pull, as guards pull, trust your keys. We'll see Guercio just sort of shoot himself out of the cannon, make the play, and that's you've got to do that on occasion with that jet sweep. Not the easiest thing to do. It's a great play by Guercio.
That'll set up second down at 14 for Anthony Wayne. And they will go a little motion. They'll fake the handoff, inside run, and plenty of running room for the fullback, James Pollux, who bowls his way inside the 45-yard line of the 43.
Right back with the trap as they start to anticipate, as tackles make plays. You come back with trap action, oldest time itself. Hey, this sets up a big point in the football game. Third down, about 7 at midfield.
Boy, you've got to be loving this game as a former offensive lineman right now, Mike, because the guys up front are moving the defensive lines both sides of the football.
That's it, and they're executing so many different ways. The athleticism that they're displaying up front is so much fun to watch. These guys are athletes on both teams.
Well, third down and 7 for the 43-yard line of Springfield. And they will hand it off to Pollux up the middle. And he is spun down inside the 40-yard line. He's going to come up short of a first down. He's going to be about 4 yards shy.
Nice counter action there, but a great defensive football play by linebacker Rick Meek. We see him just sort of step up, take the territory, take the legs out. 4th down and 4.
And the offense remains on the field for Anthony Wayne. Why wouldn't it in this game?
You got that right.
From the 40-yard line, they need the 36 of Springfield. Bindoli waits, takes the snap, hands it off to Pearson on that jet sweep. He's got the first down and much, much more. Inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line before he's dropped. He picks up 15 yards, and it's a first down for Anthony Wayne.
And again, just bread and butter, attacking with that jet sweep. Springfield gets instant penetration inside, but they're able to beat it. They get outside. That's why it's so difficult to stop it on the jet sweep, because it's such full speed. Burson does the rest, reading his keys, picking up his reads, getting the yardage.
Now we got an official's timeout. Take a look at one of the Springfield players. Well, that'll give us a moment to remind you you can view your favorite local sports now available online with BCSN Vision. This new service allows you to view live coverage of events online as the action unfolds. Better yet, Buckeye Express customers can enjoy BCSN Vision for free. Visit bcsn.tv to see how you can get online with BCSN.
For me, there's that magic word, man. You start mentioning free, I'm going to be all right with that.
Well, let's take a look, Mike, Jewel, at the NLL standings right now. And you see Southview, they've just been unbeatable all year long. They've been blowing people out left and right. This game kind of for two teams right in the middle here.
That's it. The ability to get back in to that upper echelon. Both these teams are great programs, done a nice job. Still holding out hopes if things go their right way. Need some help as far as state computer points. But bottom line, NLL football, rivalry football game. This is just a great chance to get out and celebrate your Friday nights.
That Southview team is really, really good.
Playing at another level, just the intensity level that they play at, the ability to keep it going. It's just a great job by Jim Mazies and that entire Southview program.
I was talking to Dave Connolly, obviously the head coach of Springfield, prior to the game. He just said they're on a different world right now.
And that's honest. That's absolute honesty.
As we tick down to 9 minutes to go in the third quarter, Anthony Wayne on the move. We're tied at 20. We're on first down and 10 from the Springfield 25-yard line. Bindoli will take the snap and the handoff. Looking to get outside is Pollux. He's inside the 15-yard line. Give him 11 yards and another first down.
And there's another little wrinkle. You've got the one-back set, the sort of split T, wing T look. Your motion goes a little deep there. I thought it might have been Kyer. And now all of a sudden he becomes the lead back and you're running the old school power play. You got your lead back coming in there, taking out any business, and Pox tucks it in off tackle.
A lot of different wrinkles out of this same formation for Craig Smith.
That's it, and they do it with motion. Motion puts extra pressure on a defense. You've seen it all week, but as they go into motion and go into different situations, that defense is thinking for that split second. Even if they're doing the right thing, there might be that moment of hesitation.
First down and 10 for the 15-yard line. Anthony Wayne on the move. I'll wait again until the hand goes up, and then it'll be the handoff to Schwerer, trying to get to the outside, has the corner inside the 10, and he's close to another general first down.
Again, we see the patience. You've said it, the ability of Pendoli to just sort of test the tempo, watch the official, hand goes up, cadences time beautifully, and defense gets on their heels a little bit. I think the defense is coming to understand that's what Anthony Wayne's doing. But again, Anthony Wayne offensively sort of knows when they're going to snap the ball, and Springfield just sort of staying there, staying in stances. That can be sometimes a little bit aggravating for defense.
It's unbalanced, Mel.
It's easier for the offensive line, isn't it?
They know. Yeah, they know when they prepared for it.
Second down and 3, and a flag comes in from the back judge. And we got a delay of game call going against Anthony Wayne. That time they weren't even up on the line of scrimmage yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of a snafu there. But hey, respond. You got second down distance. You just keep it going, roll it in, and go to work.
So after the penalty, it'll be second down and 8 from the 12-yard line. Anthony Wayne looking for their first lead of this game. Springfield got the opening kickoff. They scored. It's been an answer fest since then. So from the 12. They'll send Burson in motion. He's got the handoff, and he's down to the 10. So he picks up 2. And he'll set up third down and 5 for Anthony Wayne.
Gary times that way from that time from his linebacker position, just sort of helping out, making the play, and coming off, being aggressive off tackle. Nice job by Times.
There we go, third down and 5 from the 10-yard line. Springfield trying to hold up with their backs against the end zone in a tie game. Pendoli waits. And Schwerer in motion, and he'll hand it back off to Pearson right up the middle, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Nobody home for Springfield, and it's a 10-yard touchdown run for Burson, his second.
What a beautiful football call. You're running that jet sweep, bread and butter, and bam! Right back with the reverse that hits off tackle. Burson just taking it into the end zone, staying behind. Niall Moeller tuck it in the end zone. Great play, just a beautiful call.
There you look at the numbers for David Burson tonight. 6.9-yard average. He's got 2 touchdowns and 76 yards. That 10 yards might be the easiest 10 yards he's run since practice.
It was a ton of space. Got a block?
Yeah, we do. It is no good. Blocked by Springfield on the extra point. Well, we'll see if that comes in handy as this game goes along. It's 26-20. Anthony Wayne in the lead for the first time tonight, thanks to David Pearson. Anthony Wayne by 6 as they score their first possession of the second half. And they're going to go with the squib, and Anthony Wayne's got it. Well, there it is. Mike Jewell, the onside kick, and the Generals recover.
Absolutely beautiful ball there. Nathan DePillo, I think, is the Anthony Wayne General that comes up with it. Just gorgeous. Grits the short bounce right there.
Ben Barrett with the onside kick, and DePillo with the recovery. Again, the onside kick, part of the game, take away a possession, steal possession. Beautiful execution there, and another gutsy call.
Boy, Craig Smith pulling out all the tricks here in this third quarter. Goes with the onside kick. They recover it, so they get it first down and 10 from Springfield's 45-yard line. They'll hand it off to Schwer, trying the right side, and he's yanked down at the 40-yard line, and a flag comes flying in. Boy, he looked like he was off to the races, and then all of a sudden, down he went.
Following his blockers beautifully. Again, I think it was Andy Kajawa pulling out and leading the way from his guard position, and Schwer just hits it so hard. I think he's okay, because it did look like the head came back pretty hard, but nice attack mode. Again, you're into your rhythm of your offense. Now, I think that's a pretty good call. I think on the replay, we saw the top of the jersey go down. I think the officials talked about it, and that's good communication, because I think that's what I saw on the replay as well.
Jim McDermott, Mel Daniels, Doug Spencer, Craig Wedley, and Pat McDougall, and there it is again, Mike, and I think you're right.
Good communication there by Jim McDermott's staff. Very frustrating, because you see it, you expect it to be the call, but they got it right, and that's the key result.
So after the 5-yard gain, it's second down and 5 for Anthony Wayne. Generals with the football and a 6-point lead. Inside a handoff right up the middle. And James Pollux will push close to the first down. He'll come up about a yard shy.
Nice forward lean, nice dent, good clean football play. Again, that sort of deep motion and real quick motion. It's not the same as the jet that goes right straight across behind the quarterback. And what you become is just a lead blocker for Pollux and attack the line of scrimmage.
Third down and a yard for Anthony Wayne. Again, they got this possession courtesy of an onside kick. They've scored every time they've had the football. Looking to do it again. Inside the Springfield 40, and they'll hand it off to Burson, trying to go to the outside, and he's tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. The man who blocked the extra point on the last attempt, Chris Isby, makes the defensive play, the senior.
And an absolutely huge play. Coming into the backfield, getting his hands on Burson, a good sure tackle with the legs. Huge play by Chris Isby. Big time in the game.
And Burson dropped for the loss. So it'll be fourth down and 4 for Anthony Wayne. The crowd getting into it on this fourth down situation. And the ball was loose, picked up and close to the first down. It looks like it might be short, as Kevin Pendoli had to try to run it himself. And the first time tonight, a defense has made a stand.
Sometimes looks like you might pull out. Snap looked like it got up. Sometimes you're worried about low snap. Looks like it got up. Ball just sort of came down on the ground. Pendoli falls on it, but unable to get the first down. Huge stop by the Springfield defense, and once again, big momentum starts to shift.
So Anthony Wayne had gotten the onside kick, but they stall out. Hey, make sure you're tuning in to Inside the Red Zone Wednesdays as Joe Rudnowski, Matt Davis, and our very own Mike Jewell head of the area football practices. The guys will take a look at this week's highlights and break down next week's big matchups. Inside the Red Zone airs at 6 p.m. on BCSN. Look out, Eric Page into the open, and he's down at the 50-yard line. He's got a gain of 14.
Note to John as our director, 15, 20 minutes maybe of airtime on inside the Red Zone. This football game, so much fun to watch, and it's so much more left.
Yeah, still a long ways to go. 4:58 to go, and we're still in the third quarter. But this is the first offensive possession for Springfield. I don't think either one of these teams worked much with the offense at the halftime, do you?
Oh, not at all. Just sort of keep them up, talk, see if there's any questions, and then go back to work.
The big stop, Page, right up the middle, and just down to the 46-yard line, a gain of 4 for Eric Page on his 19th carry of the game.
And again, I think what Coach Conley and the Springfield offense is doing here is being patient. Anthony Wayne doing a great job taking away the big, huge plays that Page has had in the past, but he's showing true tailback tendencies from the quarterback position and going up and getting the tough yards.
Second down and 6 for Springfield. As you look at Eric Page, 19 carries, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And right up the middle, Eric Page again, and he's close to a first down to the 41-yard line.
And again, the lead blocker in there almost sort of creating an I-type formation or philosophy. It's Damian Smith jumping in there, being the lead blocker, taking out that linebacker, and Page running downhill, picking up those 4-yard chunks, those 5-yard chunks. We don't usually see him do that, but he's very effective, and that is a great way to run the football.
3rd down and a yard for Springfield. Down by 6, but driving at the 41-yard line. Right up the middle, it's Page again, and just content to pick things up at about 4 yards a clip right now, Mike Jewell.
And you should be. You know, I mean, that's the execution of offense. That's trusting your big guys up front, attacking the line of scrimmage, making things happen. Christian Iwagu, Dominic Apostoli, Jeff Schock. And you're going to do that, attack with that. And, you know, he's still got the ability to bust everything off every snap, but he's getting the yards he's supposed to get, getting up in there behind the line.
First down and 10 for Springfield. Straight drop for Page, wants to throw, and he's flushed out of the pocket, and he will run. And he's going to get sacked back at the 40-yard line, dropped for a loss of 3.
Again, they flush him out of the pocket, and when they flush him out of the pocket, it's Ted Shoemaker stepping up. Andrew Donnell also coming from that defensive end position, and that's what you've got to do. You've got to team tackle this guy, execute, be almost picture perfect. That time a loss of yardage, but again, Springfield's going to stay right in their offense, do everything that they've done. There's absolutely no need to panic, and just trying to keep running the ball. This is a real challenge now for that Anthony Wayne defense.
2nd down and 13 for Springfield. Straight drop, Page wants to throw again, nowhere to go, and he's going to be dropped again. He got back inside the 40-yard line. He gained a yard. Well, that's it. He wanted to throw there, Mike, but good coverage.
And you're absolutely right. Let's give credit to Mike Bridges, Aaron Kyer and company, that defensive backfield for Anthony Wayne. Coverage, sack. Defense does a great job of not allowing him to bust out of there. They keep him contained in the pocket. Mr. Donnell and company finish it up there. Great team defense, 11 men playing football together. That time for Anthony Wayne. But still, 3rd down, challenge remains.
The line to get to for a first down is the 27-yard line. Page, straight drop again. He's got plenty of time, rolls out, throws, has it complete inside the 25-yard line for a first down for Springfield. Ray Watson, the senior, with his third catch of the night.
And that's what makes Springfield so special this year, the ability to do that right there, that middle range pass. He buys some extra time. He's looking to throw, and you said it. Ray Watson just finds the open space. Page hits him with the strike, and that is so frustrating for a defense. 2 great defensive plays. They contain him on 3rd down. He still finds a way to make the completion.
Page is 7 of 9 in the game. From inside the 25-yard line, they'll hand it off up the middle, and looking to get some running room is Tony Shepler. Different change of pace there for Springfield. He picks up 3.
You said it. Creates a slightly different look there. Try to see something, see if maybe you're overextended on Eric Page. Anthony Wayne defense responds, but again, this is a nice drive by Springfield. Started with the huge 4th down stop by the defense, and now trying to get it in the end zone.
So from the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for Springfield. Straight drop, rolling out as Page looks, throws, it's complete but out of bounds. And it counts incomplete on the pass.
High school football, you must come down with 1 foot. Great catch there by Jake Glover, but Nathan DePillo will see it right here. Perfect defense. You've got the right to do that. He makes the catch. He's up in the air. So as a defensive back, get him off the field of play. Nice job by DePillo.
So it sets up a 3rd down and long for Springfield. Blue Devils down by 6 points. Page alone and rolling out to his left. Wants to throw. Does so. Has it complete inside the 10. First down, Springfield, Alex Grogg.
The touch, the touch, the touch. That time just a real softball. Grug sits in the open space, and watch the delivery. Just nice and soft. Gets it over Shoemaker's head. If he zings that ball, Shoemaker's there to knock it down or maybe even pick it off. Go over his head with great touch, deliver the strike.
So it'll be first down and goal with a timeout on the field, as we actually hit the end of the third quarter. So a slow scoring third quarter, as Anthony Wayne got the low points on the 10-yard touchdown run by David Burson. They lead at 26-20 as we head to the fourth. (26-20), Anthony Wayne has the lead. Page and company, hands off to Shepler, trying the outside on a first down and goal play. And he's going to be dropped around the 10-yard line. Ball came loose, and they're going to say Anthony Wayne's got it. Shepler put it on the ground, and the Generals come away with the first turnover of the night.
Boy, what a huge moment. Little discussion going on over there. We're going to look at it right here. Shepler sort of stays alive, still moving around.
Yep, that ball came out.
I definitely, I see the football down. I think it's good communication. He was over there a while, sort of in the pile, but I think he was still up. We might even get another shot at here. Just some great angles right there, fighting, digging for the yardage, and pounding in there. Might have been Donnell coming in or no. Tyler Connor does a great job just getting into that pile, flying in, and I think getting shoulder pad on football and popping it loose.
So after the turnover, Anthony Wayne continues to lead by 6.
Now, right.
So for back-to-back times, the defense, actually, we get to talk about the defense.
Yes, and just a huge step there, creating plays, getting into piles, sort of ripping and going after the football, being focused. Now, Anthony Wayne offense.
They're right back at it. Inside, a handoff to James Pollux, and he is up near the 20-yard line. Good pickup of 6 on first down.
And I think what makes it more important, we talk so often about rhythm and tempo on the offensive side, and about the wing T, when you've got a fullback, when you've got athletic guards, tackles that can find seals. That trap play is sort of your rhythm, your base play. Come back to it in a crunch, come back to it when you want to get things started. They started the football game with it. So that's a good play call. Everybody's on the same page here, in rhythm, in tempo.
Second down and 4 for Anthony Wayne, and they will get it to Burson going around the left side. He's got a first down up over the 20-yard line for David Burson.
And I keep calling that play a reverse, and it is. It fits a reverse. You hand the ball off, then hand it off again. But the way they run it and the philosophy of them running it, it's counter-like. They're looking to hit off tackle. They're using the guards pulling. It's not the fancy play that we think of, the gimmick that we think of as a reverse. It's rock-solid football, counter-action. But as far as the defense, we can look at David Burson's numbers there. You've got to fly to honor that jet sweep, and then bam, right back at you with the counter.
I told you in the open, he's a workhorse. He has been so tonight for Anthony Wayne with a couple of touchdowns. This time they'll hand it off to Jordan Schwerer, and he actually loses his footing as he crossed the 25-yard line. So he's up to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Again, we talk about the first 2 stops too, Matt, by these defenses at the end of the third quarter and then the start of the fourth quarter. Both defenses have played rock solidly, but the offense is just executed so well on both sides of the ball. Still a ton of time here. We got a whole fourth quarter to play. Springfield defense, they're going to get challenged right here.
2nd down and 6 from the 26-yard line. Anthony Wayne, and we got another flag flying in. Another delay of game against Anthony Wayne, and I guess that's the risk you run when you're trying to keep that clock moving.
That's it, and I think right there sometimes Pendoli might have lost a little bit of focus. You're watching that back judge. That back judge puts his hand up, 5 seconds countdown, and sometimes the quarterback, he might lose focus a little bit. He's done a nice job of it all night, but that time I think he just might have lost focus, not quite locked in on the back judge.
10:03 to go in the football game. It's been a dandy tonight, 26-20. Anthony Wayne has the lead and the football. And they will hand it off to Pollux, and nothing doing. He's tackled right at the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Nice stop there. Gercio, defensive tackle position. Gary Times, defensive end position. Great look at Times right there. That's a big stop. Taking him out of tempo. Wing T here. 3rd down and 11. You are nowhere near 4th down territory here. You might look for a pass, maybe some sort of play action, but again, they've had great success with jet sweep. You might just stay right within your offense and run your best play.
At this point, you're going to throw the football? You haven't yet tonight.
If you're ever going to do it, this might be it.
3rd down and 11, and we got another flag coming down. And a false start going against the Anthony Wayne Generals. Illegal procedure, the official call.
Snap.
Now.
False start offense.
Best play. Play you've got the most confidence in. You said it. You haven't thrown a pass tonight all
17.
night. 3rd down now and about 16 inside the 20-yard line. That might sometimes lead a coach away from a pass situation. 3rd and 11, maybe take a shot. Looked like they're going with the jet sweep there. So we'll see. You're going to run the play you're most confident in.
From the 16-yard line, Anthony Wayne after back-to-back penalties, and make it a 3rd. Got another flag down from Jim McDermott, our referee. And it's another illegal procedure call. Too much movement from Anthony Wayne on back-to-back plays.
So you might.
It's an illegal snap offense. It's still 3rd. Double sticks. 3rd down. 21.
So it'll be from their own 11-yard line, 3rd down and 21.
And again, I think it might take you a little bit more away from trying anything different here. Just trust your defense, maybe go to work from there.
And they will hand it off to Burson, trying the left side, dragging his way up across the 20. He gained 10 when they needed 21. It'll be 4th down.
And again, those 2 penalties might take away pass option, but I think they went with the play they were going to go with the whole time through. Couple guys in motion, maybe just sort of settle it down. Great job there by Craig Smith, talking to his quarterback, just getting him settled down a little bit, getting back focused, refocused on managing the game.
So in 4th down, Eric Page will drop back to his own 46-yard line. And he will await the punt. First time tonight we have seen this formation.
Right.
And it took us to the 4th quarter. Good punt, very high, and on the Springfield sideline, it'll bounce out of bounds right around midfield. And actually, they will mark it down at the midfield stripe. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Springfield. 8:26 to go, 4th quarter. Slow-moving second half, Mike Jewell, only 6 points.
A lot of twists and turns to it. You said it. And right there, a marvelous football stop by the Springfield Blue Devil defense. Down with the momentum, the big shift on the turnover. Springfield defense stops him, gets the ball back for the offense, and bonus, gets it back on Anthony Wayne's side of the field.
Yep, they actually officially spotted at the 46-yard line of Anthony Wayne. Running to the near side is Page. Page slips 1 tackle. He's got 5, 10, 15 inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. Eric Page, another big gain.
That's the threat. That time Page just creates the edge. Hard sprint, attacking, making things happen. And just a beautiful job there, staying on blocks, maintain it. There's the cutback, almost ready to break it away. But again, Eric Page just right back into this ball game, right back into the red zone for Springfield.
So after a gain of 27, first down and 10 for the Blue Devils. Page stands alone and takes the snap straight up the middle, breaks one tackle, and he's dropped to the 15-yard line. He picks up 3. His 25th carry of the night.
And workhorse tonight. I mean, he's absolutely such a brilliant sterling back with making big plays, but he's impressed me with the workhorse attitude, and no time bigger than this. 15-yard line, 2nd and 7, to be that workhorse. Grind it out, chunk it in there, trust your offensive line, and attack that line of scrimmage.
There you go, 2 for 3 for Springfield inside the red zone. Anthony Wayne is 3 for 3. This time Springfield looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Boy, his intended receiver, Ray Watson, fell down, and it was nearly intercepted by Aaron Kyer in the end zone.
You said it. Kyer had a shot at it. Gets up there with the one hand, gets it knocked down. Big play. Nice job by Kyer.
So it'll set up 3rd down and 7 for Springfield. With 7:21 to go in the football game. Springfield down by 6. Eric Page takes the snap, wants to run with it, cuts it back inside the 10. Still on his feet to the 6-yard line. He'll have a first down. It'll set up 1st down and goal for Springfield.
And just a nice attack right there, following Christian Pfaff, Neil Rodriguez and company, that left side. Attacks, gets up in there, gets the first down. We got a flag on the field they'll discuss. But a good, hard run by Page.
We'll see what the flag is.
Personal foul, defense.
Personal foul called against the Anthony Wayne Generals defense.
Maybe coming in a little late on the play, nothing cheap or dirty. Page is so aggressive. Your defense is taught all week to fly, fly, fly. And then maybe sometimes things like that can happen.
So that moves the ball up to the 3-yard line. First down and goal for the Blue Devils. They trail it by 6. Damian Smith will join at Page in the backfield, but Page tries it himself and nothing to it.
This is where the yards get real tough. This is where the defensive linemen are taught, instructed to come in a little bit lower. The offensive linemen have to respond by coming in low. And that time, Anthony Wayne's defense pushes back the Springfield offense sort of en masse, giving Page nowhere to run. Having said that, I got to think you keep it in Eric Page's hands here and let him make the decision with what he's going to do with the football.
So 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line. Page takes the snap, tries the right side, slipping his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Springfield.
There's the seam. He sees the seam, slices it off tackle, and gets his body down low to get it into the end zone. We get a great look at it here. Trust those linemen. Weight down. Ball just gets across the end zone line.
Close there at the goal line. But for Eric Page, it's his 3rd touchdown run of the night. And now the extra point as we are tied at 26. The extra point is up. And it is good. And Springfield regains the lead on the Eric Page 3-yard touchdown run. Blue Devils 27, Anthony Wayne 26. A little more excitement on that Springfield sideline. They lead it by a point, 27-26 over Anthony Wayne. Welcome back to Anthony Wayne and Matt Melzak, Mike Jewell, and our BCSN crew. Glad to have you along. Another short kick that'll be fielded around the 25-yard line. And looking to grab a little running room, and across the 30-yard line is Alex Bridges, and it'll be a first down for Anthony Wayne with 6:26 to go in the fourth quarter. And this time the Generals back to trailing on the scoreboard.
That's it, as the entire first half was, and trailing because you mentioned the excitement on that Springfield sideline, but again, if you look over there, number 5 is always so calm, so cool. The intensity's there. Great competitor, but he plays with such a calmness, and I think that helps everybody on that Springfield side, no matter what's going on, to just never panic.
Here we go, Anthony Wayne stonewalled there last time with the football, and we're going to get flags everywhere. And again, another movement penalty against Anthony Wayne. Legal procedure again.
Prior to the snap, false start offense. Remains first down, now 1st and 15.
The false start illegal procedure has been not good for Anthony Wayne.
That's it. In this fourth quarter, and again, I think kids may be trying a little too hard, trying to do a little too much, and maybe losing that last mental discipline of the snap count, just sort of remembering it and going from there.
So it sets up 1st and 15 for their own 28-yard line. And they will have it up. Hand it off. Burson right up the middle. And nearly broke it. He is tripped up at the 40-yard line. And it'll set up second down and short.
Follows the blocker so well. We see Pollux on a beautiful kick out. He ends up going to that side, so even though you got the jet sweep, you've still got fullback leading the way. Beautiful kick out by Pollux. Offensive line does the rest, and Burson chunks it in there to get 11 yards and get it back into a great 2nd and 4.
Strong game for David Burson. He's got 2 touchdowns tonight. And they will hand it off right up the middle to James Pollux. He's pushed back a yard shy of a first down.
Big play there. John Guercio. Looks like Pollux is going to have the forward lean. Nice trap action execution. But Guercio, whenever you can, get those ball carriers turned back. Foot drive, getting in there, and Guercio does a nice job setting up 3rd and short. That's a much better option defensively than 1st and 10.
3rd down and a yard. With 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
Real simple snap count here. The snap count you've been using the whole game. You don't want to get fancy here. Pendoli just call the snap count, execute the play.
And they will hand it off. Burson trying to get to the outside, and Springfield's defense says no. Terrific penetration again by that Blue Devils front 7.
Just a huge moment there. Looks like Gary Times again. We've called his name. We get a look at it here. Guercio again, immediately defensive tackle. Stepping up, making plays. Nice job by Times. Chris Eisby there once again, sort of challenging that defensive front of Springfield. Game progresses. You get a little bit more used to the speed. You get a little bit more used to the play calls. You start to sense what's coming. And Springfield's done a nice job keeping their eyes open and getting better defensively.
Head coach Craig Smith wants to talk things over for Anthony Wayne. They're facing a 4th down, and when we come back. Springfield by a point. Anthony Wayne facing a 4th down and 4 from their own 39-yard line. And they're going to roll out. They're going to look to throw. The deep ball is out there for Kyer, and he's got it inside the 25-yard line, down to the 26. Kevin Penduli hasn't thrown a pass all night. His first one on a 4th down play, and it goes for a big gain.
Hey, 4th down, tough enough first pass. Double cut, post corner route. Kyer just makes the catch, sure catch. And what I love, they came out of timeout, and I'm watching old number 2 there, and he just sort of cleans his gloves real subtly. And baby, that gives you that look. Hey, they might be going to him. Great call.
35-yard pass play. Pollux is dropped for no gain on that carry. The first pass of the game, and it comes in on a 4th down.
We get another look at it there. We didn't quite see Kyer just coming out, just sort of wipes his gloves a couple times. Hadn't seen him done that. Getting everything ready. Beautiful. And then going after the ball. Pendoli throws a beautiful ball, but a great catch by Kyer off the post. Corner cut.
2nd down and 10 for Anthony Wayne. Trying to answer. Schwer to the near side. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Anthony Wayne regains the lead.
Oh, such fun. Again, that reverse, almost counteraction. And I tell you what, Pendoli's not in there knocking anybody off their feet, but he does a great job leading the way through. He looks inside and gets a piece of that free safety, just a piece, not a huge one. There's Kyer with a great block, just staying on it and creating the room. But Pendoli, quarterback, get up there in the wing tee and lead the way through.
You can't score if you get it.
Just when we thought the defenses were taking over. A couple of big plays. Anthony Wayne leads it 32-27, and they're going to line up and go for 2.
Good decision. You're up 5. 6 doesn't mean a whole lot. Get to 7.
So from the 3-yard line, they'll roll out. Look to throw to the end zone, and they got the 2-point conversion. How about Kevin Penduli, the quarterback of Anthony Wayne? All he's done is hand off all night long. And then here in the 4th quarter, the late stages when they need it, he throws for a couple. Schwer got the touchdown run, his 2nd touchdown run of the night, and Anthony Wayne up by a touchdown.
And that's what it comes down to. I think we got it.
Oh, man.
Hey, patience. You want to be sure you're throwing the ball at the right time when you want to throw it. As if go for 2.
Anthony Wayne regains the lead with the 2-point conversion. It's a 7-point cushion. Kickoff is fielded inside the 30, and a big hit on special teams.
And that's why you put your starters in on special teams. Trevor Smith all day at the middle linebacker spot, flying down on kickoff, making that big hit, putting them back in field position. But I tell you what, as everybody's screaming and yelling on both sides of the field, old number 5 for Springfield's going out there doing it the same way every time, calm, collected. Here we go.
And here he goes from inside the 30-yard line. His team down by 7, needing a touchdown to tie. Page will roll to the right, throws, has it complete to the 30, and up near the 35-yard line as Jake Glover makes the reception, the senior with his first kick.
Good rhythm, real good tempo right there, and he just sort of picks it open, spends his time, takes his time, delivers that medium route. No hurry here. 3 minutes, over 3 minutes left. You've got all your timeouts. You're going to run your offense, do the things. You're not going to get tricky at all, and just attack with Eric Page.
second down and 4 after the 6-yard completion for Springfield. Page rolling out, wants to throw it again, and does so, and has it complete to Glover up over the 40-yard line. It'll move the sticks for Springfield up to the 44-yard line.
Real nice maturity there, coming out to his left, taking what the defense gives you. He takes the short route with 3 deep routes coming there and delivers an absolute strike to Jake Glover. Move the chains.
Well, clearly that third quarter was an aberration, Mike, because here we go again, offensively. Clock moving, 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Page rolling out to the right. This time he wants to run with it. He's got the 45-yard line to the 50 before he's dropped inside Anthony Wayne territory at the 49-yard line, 3 yards shy of a first down.
Nice job again, taking the edge, getting to the edge in football. He gets there, sees it, trusts his blocks. Anthony Wayne again, not giving up the big long play, but a 7-yard chunk of yardage. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, still with 3 timeouts. No panic at all. Run your entire offense.
Closing in on 2 minutes to go. Page rolls out, throws, has Glover wide open to the 50-yard line. To the 45, still on his feet, tripped up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 and another first down for Springfield.
Boy, Jake Glover coming through here in the fourth quarter with some nice catches and beautiful runs after the catch. Taking the short pass. That's what the Anthony Wayne defense is given, but they're not expecting good hard runs by Glover and picking up 7, 8, 10 extra yards after the catch.
And here we go. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line of Anthony Wayne. Springfield on the move again, rolling out as Page wants to throw, looks, has Glover open on the far side, got it complete inside the 30, 25, and down near the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 19 on the pitch and catch.
Take what that defense gives. 3 timeouts, I've been saying it the whole drive. Minute 33, still an absolute ton of time. You've got everything that you want to do. They're giving him the short pass. Eric Page is taking it with just great execution, delivering the ball, and then finishing with good runs by the receivers. Glover.
Page ready. And rolling to his left. Flag is down. Page throws back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. He just threw it away. And we've got a penalty call.
I think we've got an illegal shift, maybe 2 men shifting. Ball was thrown right at the snap.
Yep, that'll back up Springfield 5 yards.
Illegal shift. Remains first down, 15. 2 sticks.
There you go, first and 15 from the 25-yard line. At this point, I don't think the 5 yards makes a hill of beans a difference here. I mean, you need to cover them, but with this offense, you can't.
That's it, and especially, I agree with you, with the 3 timeouts. The 3 timeouts just sort of puts Springfield in a solid position.
Page waits at the 30-yard line, has it, looks to throw, has it complete, breaking a tackle inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line, and carrying a tackler down to the 11-yard line is Edwin Huntley.
Huntley does a great job of making the first defender miss for Anthony Wayne and then tucking it upfield to get an extra 10, 12 yards. The runs after the catch have been very important here for the Springfield offense on this drive as Page is maneuvering and those receivers are running.
Second down and a yard, 45 seconds to go, the clock moving. Page waits out of the gun. Takes the snap, rolls out to the right. He's under pressure, breaks a tackle. Now he's loose to the 10, to the 5, to the house. Eric Page into the end zone from 11 yards out, and it's 34-33, Anthony Wayne.
Just a brilliant play there by Page. Receivers covered, makes the tuck and makes the decision to run real quick. And look at the move right there. Takes the angle away. Got the angle on him, but he takes it away with a little dip and then bring it back. Angle taken away, take it into the end zone. Timeout, Springfield.
Springfield going to take a timeout. 32 seconds to go. Dave Connolly, the head coach of the Springfield Blue Devils, wants to talk this over a little bit. Here's the playoff computer rankings in Region 6 here. There's the first page. Central Catholic, they're obviously going to be in. Southview, I think it's going to be in for sure. Mike, we flip to page 2, and look at where Springfield Anthony Wayne are. Still kind of alive in the point race.
Yes, I mean, you've got your chance. I think a lot of things have to fall their way, but you're staying excited. I think you've got to run the table to have any sort of a chance at all. 7-3 is your only chance to get in, and still got to have some things happen in front of you. But you've got the ability. In the NLL, remember, you've got a lot of solid teams with solid computer points, so victories matter in weeks 8, 9, and 10 in the NLL because you're playing some pretty solid teams most of the time.
And the winner here has that. It keeps on going. That's where we're at here. After the timeout, guess what comes out, Mike Jewell? The offense for Springfield. Coach Dave Connolly wants to win it here. And he's going to take another timeout. He wants to talk things over again. He came out with the offense and Eric Page.
Maybe, well, I don't think maybe, but getting a look at exactly what Anthony Wayne's going to give you, similar to what those NBA coaches do at the end of games. See what the defense is in, call your other timeout. That's why you have them at the end of the game. Boy, you can't say this, and this is just such a big play.
What a drive executed by Eric Page, too, Mike. With 3 minutes to go in the game, he gets the football on his own 26-yard line, moves his team down at 74 yards in what, 2.5 minutes? I mean, when they needed it, a crunch time. And he did it with the air.
Yeah, that's it. He does it, as he said in the article this week. I like quarterback. When kids say that, that means they like to throw the football, and that's what he did the entire drive down until 6 points are needed. Tuck it up, take it in, and go. But you're right, he executed such a brilliant, calm, concise drive. Just beautiful quarterback play.
Well, here it is, going for 2 points, Springfield. Page in the offense is out, down by a point. Page rolling out, he's in trouble, back at the 20-yard line, he'll throw it up, and it'll be knocked away for Anthony Wayne. So Springfield went for it, they got the pressure on Page, and they hold on the 2 points.
Oh my goodness, the pressure came so quick off the edge. We see it, Sean Lubinski getting the hands on him. Andretti's there. Page still gets rid of the ball, gets it up in the air, and it's knocked away. Matt Green tucks it away, but Lubinski, Andretti cutting through, rifling through. We're not done yet. 32 seconds left. Timeout Anthony Wayne. Onsides hands team. You know what's coming.
Yep, Springfield's going to have to go for the onside kick. Well, now we got to play the devil's advocate card and ask you as a coach. Right call?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm a firm believer in going for 2 at the high school level. I mean, I think it's there. I think you're executing. I think Eric Page with the ball going for 2. All the things that have to happen right with the extra point. You're not as polished with it. It's aggressive. It's putting the game in your hands. 3 yards to go with Eric Page. The options you've got, I absolutely love the call. No, it did not work, but you're going out like warriors. You're playing like warriors. And again, 30 seconds left. This is an onside execution, putting the ball right back in number 5's hands.
So Anthony Wayne talking things over. They want to make sure they got everything set for this onside kick that is going to be attempted by Springfield.
And to get back to that 2-point play again, the quick pressure, defensive tackle Sean Lubinski getting in there, and then not going for the big, huge hit, but grab Eric Page. You've got to get a piece of him. You've got to take away. Gets a grab on him. Great, strong play. Andretti comes in to help. Page still gets rid of the ball. And then you've got Green knocking it away. Just excitement. You're going to be talking about this one for a long time. 30 seconds left. Springfield can talk about the great play, too, if they create this onside kick.
Well, Patrick Hartman will attempt to kick it for Springfield. And his team is out for Anthony Wayne. Generals lead by a point. Basically comes down to this. They recover, game's over. Springfield recovers, there's a chance, and it's going to be Anthony Wayne. going up and making the recovery. Now Moeller makes it at the midfield stripe, and Anthony Wayne is going to win this game.
And I tell you what, I've talked all night about wing T offensive linemen. They got to be athletes. What better way? 55, Niall Moeller. He's out there on Hand's team. The high goes up and gets it. What a big-time play by Moeller.
And that is going to bring excited Anthony Wayne team on homecoming. They're going to pull out a 1-point victory. Just 31 seconds remaining on the game clock. And Anthony Wayne will take the knee. And the clock will run on Springfield's night. What a game tonight, Mike Jewell.
Two just absolutely proud programs, giving it everything they got, leaving it on the field, playing with a sense of pride, playing with great respect. Wow, just this is why we come out for Friday nights. This is why football's so big. I just absolutely love it, Matt.
What a win tonight by Anthony Wayne. And it was their defense at the end stopping Eric Page on a 2-point conversion pass play. And Anthony Wayne beats Springfield tonight. A final score of 34-33. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to Anthony Wayne in a moment. Generals win it by 1. What a finish tonight at Anthony Wayne.
Still? Guys, you with me still?
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Wait a minute. Who wants just a picture when you can watch the whole game on your very own copy on DVD or VHS? Keep the memories alive forever with BCSN. You can't get this with a dish. Seen only on Buckeye Cable System.
Welcome back. Mike Jewell here with senior David Burson of the Anthony Wayne Fighting Generals. David, congratulations, a wonderful football game. Hey, take us through those last moments that stand with the 2-point play and just the emotions running through the team.
It was absolutely exhilarating for us. This is the last time us seniors are going to be here at Anthony Wayne. No better way to go out than with a win here tonight. It was huge for us.
And I tell you what, some wonderful execution by the offense throughout the football game. It seemed to me that one of the things you were stressing was to maintain some tempo with the clock and take some clock out, composure at the line of scrimmage, but then hitting them hard with that wing T.
Oh, yeah, we wanted to dominate the offensive side of the ball. We have all the spectrum for Eric Page. He's a great player. Trying to keep him off the field as much as possible, try to maintain the clock in offense.
tell you, it's just a great effort. That wing tee, so many different weapons. You share the co-player of the game with Jordan Schwer. You two guys at the slot do a lot of blocking. You count on Pollux to block for you as well. Talk about the relationship you three have as far as carrying the ball and getting the carry.
We're all close. Everybody's out there working for the guy next to him. Us three backs know our fakes, our blocks. It's all for the other guy. We all do it for each other.
Well, I tell you what, it showed. I think this is one for the ages tonight. Enjoy it, have fun, and finish that season strong. David, thanks for talking to us. Hey, we'll be back after this.
(34-33) the final. The Anthony Wayne Generals come away with a 1-point victory tonight over the Springfield Blue Devils. Matt Melzak, Mike Jewell back on the field, welcoming you back to this game tonight. I don't even know where to start except for our balanced big play. We got to start at the end of this game. The failed 2-point conversion, our balanced big play, Mike.
That's it. Let us begin with the end. Sean Lubinski going for two. Great decision, Coach Conley. You get pressure on him. Matt Smith knocking the ball around. What a big play to come up at the finish.
And the right call there for Springfield to go for two down by the point late in the game?
Absolutely, with no hesitation. Eric Page, his ability to perform. The offense of Anthony Wayne, you don't want to take that into overtime. Springfield, they've got 3 yards, go for two, the right call, the right decision.
And boy, this game here, it started from the onset. We saw 6 possessions in the first half. We saw 6 touchdowns. It's ironic, Mike Jewell, that this game came down to a defensive play.
Isn't it? I mean, but again, that's the glory of high school football. Offense, like you said, a little bit of a dip there in the third quarter, but it came back so strong in the fourth quarter. What a brilliant drive by Eric Page, taking it down the field, and then the 2-point play, defense, it comes back.
Yeah, so what a fantastic game tonight. Eric Page had a big night offensively. When doesn't he, really, for the Springfield Blue Devils? But it was the Anthony Wayne offense churning it out at the end, and their defense coming up with a big play for the 2-point conversion win. That's going to do it from here at Anthony Wayne. For my broadcast partner, Mike Jewell, and our entire BCSN crew, my name is Matt Melzak. Once again, your final score, the Anthony Wayne Generals 34, the Springfield Blue Devils 33. Good night, everybody.
Bye.